What's up, you guys? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should play the best classes in the game, why you should play the best shit in the game, and you shouldn't play anything else. Now, this is a little response to some of the comments that I've been getting in a few of my recent videos, a very small minority of people that will suggest otherwise, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a rant video. You know, it's early in the morning, and I just want to get this out there because I think that this is some good advice to some of you guys who are trying to get their foot in the door for competitive PvP. That is the advice here, ladies and gentlemen. That is the advice here. That is what, you know, the angle of this conversation, that if you're trying to get your foot in the door, you should play the best stuff and not play anything else. Okay, let me tell you why you should play the best shit in the game in this video, and I'll also tell you some of the common responses that I get. Number one, I'll hear things like, you know, you should play what you enjoy. You should, you should enjoy the game and play whatever you want. And then they'll follow that up with a statement like number two, that so-and-so makes it work at a high rating. So an example would be Vanguards plays Ret at a really high rating, or Pikachu plays Ret at a really high rating. So obviously it works and you can make anything work. Okay, so with that being said, number one, I'll start off by saying this in the nicest way possible. You are not... If you're watching my video, I mean, you could be watching my video if you're one of these people, that's totally fine, just for fun. But if chances are, I'm gonna say 99% of you are not those people. You're probably somebody that, you know, doesn't have a lot of achievements, that just happens to like Rep Paladin because you watch Savix's videos, or you happen to like Marksman Hunter because you used to play Marksman back in the day. That's chances are that's the majority of people watching my videos, okay? You are not these people. And when I say that, these people, first of all, have been playing for a really long time, but most importantly, these people have a giant buddies list of friends that they've earned throughout the years. And these people on their buddies list will play with them because they know that they're really good players, and they know they can make the comp work, and they know they can make it work better than almost anyone else. So they're willing to play with these people. You're not Dilly, who can probably play any Hunter spec and make it work. You're not Jelly Bean, so you can play any Hunter spec and probably make it work. You are, chances are, just a guy trying to grind his way up through the ladder like a lot of other people, okay? One of the mistakes that people will make is see these players and say, you know what, I can do it too, right? You see these one-trick Hanzos, and I don't say one-trick like these people can only play one spec. I'm just saying you see these videos of one-trick Hanzos, and like, I'm gonna be a one-trick Hanzo. Nobody fucking likes that guy who only picks Hanzo or locks in Genji insta. You know why? Because there's a very large chance that that guy who's the one-trick Hanzo or the one-trick Genji or the, you know, the one-trick bot lane, you know, fucking Dravis or whatever, they probably suck and they're gonna throw the game for them, okay? But the difference is, in those games, you can lock in those champions and you can lock in those characters, and the other team really can't do shit about it. But in WoW, the people that you play with, they can do something about it. They just won't play with you. If there's you playing the Rep Paladin, you guys, okay, if there's you playing the Fury Warrior, all right, and you're signing up for a group, and there's the guy playing the Mistweaver, there's the guy playing the Death Knight, there's the guy playing the Demon Hunter, there's the guy playing the Fire Mage, the Assassination Rogue, maybe you're doing Mythic Plus and you're playing, you know, you're queuing into a group and there's an Outlaw Rogue. They're playing the meta. Do you think they're gonna want to play with somebody who, first of all, probably doesn't have much experience yet, that's playing a non-meta class? No fucking chance, guys. This isn't classic WoW. And the funny part about saying that this isn't classic WoW is that even in classic WoW now, and in, you know, in vanilla WoW, people are playing meta stuff. They want to play the best. They want to min-max. They go get world buffs before the raid's up when you don't even need to get the world buffs. They go buy these flasks and they pre-farm gold. You don't even have to do that. But these people do that. You know why? Because the culture has changed, okay? And with saying that the culture has changed, and if you're somebody that's saying, well, I wish, you know, I could go back to when people didn't care, guys, you can still do that if you're somebody that likes to go do pet battles. If you're somebody giving the advice to play what you want and just enjoy the game, no offense, but you know, there's lots of casual content out there for you. Island expeditions, pet battles. You can go off into Najatar and take little, you know, selfie pictures with a selfie cam with the little crabs that stand out there, and fucking, you know, little Naga crabs and shit. Like, there's stuff that you can do that's casual, but if you're trying to do something competitive like Mythic Plus or Rated Arena, not just, you know, casual BG's rated arena, can you really blame them for wanting to do something or play with something that's competitive? No. No, why would you blame them? It's a competitive aspect to the game, and not everyone's gonna want to play something. If they're playing a competitive class, not everyone's gonna want to play something with a, you know, with a non-competitive class. But if, you know, if you're a ret and there's a Marksman Hunter, chances are the Marksman Hunter will play with the ret Paladin. How far will you guys really get? I don't really know. But you're gonna have a much harder road to winning games, okay? You're gonna have a much harder road to winning games and getting those achievements. My advice to you guys would be to play the meta classes, the strongest classes in the game, earn these achievements, get your Raider IO up, you know, progress through the game if that is your goal, obviously. And then go have fun after you've developed a buddies list of friends that say like, oh yeah, dude, fuck it, bro, I'll play with your Marksman Hunter. Like, it's all good, we'll have some fun. I have friends like that now. I got my, my experience playing like healers, and then now, you know, I can mess around and maybe play some fun classes once in a while to enjoy that and just get frustrated about how bad the class is and everything. You know, that can be you. But you have to start somewhere and get your achievements somewhere. Now, I also want to address the concern that some people say, well, I don't really like any of the classes that I play. I get this one a lot, and that one I can understand. I get it a lot where people say I don't enjoy them, none of them, but most of the time, okay, this is gonna I'm aiming to answer like a majority of people here. Most of the time, and this is probably going to be you never actually get to a place where you get solid gear, number one. And I'll get to a big point with this in a second here. You never get to a place where you hit, you know, solid item level. I don't mean, you know, depending on the time that you're watching this video, I don't mean 440. I'm talking like 460 item level. You never get to that point. So you kind of give up on the class before you even get solid gear. And then you never, you know, get the right stats, which secondary stats matter. Like, you never get the haste to make, you know, to make the class feel like it should. You never get that versatility to get to the class to where it doesn't feel so squishy and it falls over. You never get to a good enough versatility where you do enough damage, you know, enough haste where the globalist feel. You never get there, right? You never actually get there. So the class doesn't feel good. And then because you never get there, you never actually learn the class because you give up on the class because it feels like shit. So you have to get the right stats, you have to get the right gear, you have to play the right class, a strong class, and then you have to learn that class. And if you by chance don't like it by then, I mean, it's really unlikely to me, because you know what feels good, guys? You know what feels good is winning and getting accepted into group. You know what feels good is actually playing the group because people will play with you. If you don't like Outlaw Rogue right now for Mythic Plus, you probably don't have the gear and you probably don't know what you're doing, okay? Because everyone likes moving up and everyone likes, you know, big fucking numbers, and everyone likes getting accepted into groups. If you do not like, you know, Windwalker Monk, it's probably because you don't have the right stats, and you don't have the right, you know, the right achievements, and you don't know what you're doing. Everyone likes just shitting on people. Everyone likes playing things that are overpowered. And if you're the 1% or the 2% that doesn't, then I get that, and then this video really isn't for you, and I can respect your opinion, and that's that, okay? But just because, you know, you see Vanguards playing ret, or just because you see so-and-so playing this, doesn't mean that it's a really strong class, okay? And it's gonna mean that if you pick that class, you're not gonna find groups, because that Mistweaver that you wanna queue with is not gonna wanna play with the ret. He's gonna wanna play with the Windwalker DK that just shit on him 2 seconds ago. He's gonna wanna play with a DK DH that just oomed him 2 seconds ago. He's gonna wanna play with those classes because he knows those classes and those comps are good. And chances are he's not going to want to take the time to play with your ret unless he's a Mistweaver that's on your B tag that knows you really well, and you guys are good friends, and you earned that friendship through progressing through the game previously, playing really good comps, and earning these achievements. That's how it's going to work, guys. Okay, the advice that you're hearing from a lot of these people, these streamers, they don't know what the fuck you have to deal with at all. You know what? I actually do. I have done multiple challenges in the past where I hide all of my achievements and I go playing a brand new class that I've never played before, and I can't get in voice. I did these streams and these videos where I would use no achievements, nothing, no voice, brand new class. I couldn't play with anyone on my buddies list. Not like Troll Bardom. This is not a knock on Troll Bardom where he goes for 2,400 on all these different classes, but he plays with his friends. I played with nobody, and I with zeros, people that had no idea what they're doing, and I had to get to 2K with them. You know how fucking hard that is? You know how hard that is? It doesn't matter how good you are in 3v3s. If the people you're playing with, or if your healer falls over in 2 seconds, if your healer falls over in 2 seconds every game, do you know how hard it is to climb? I know what it's like. I know what it's like. And the way that you play this game and progress and get somewhere, guys, is by playing the best shit. Peekaboo said it best the other day, and I'm so happy he gave this advice. Somebody said, Peekaboo, how do I climb rating? How do I get to Gladiator? And he said, don't play sub, play Assass, get the best possible gear, get the 2K, and then just start spamming games because you're almost there. Just play the right shit and have the right gear. That's the biggest advice anybody can give you. Get gear, play the right class. Don't play dumb stuff, guys, okay? It's my opinion, it's my advice, it's my rant, it's my channel. Don't play stupid shit, guys. Just play the best shit, okay? I promise you, I'm giving you the right advice. I promise you, the people that tell you play what you want, it's the wrong fucking advice. It's like people that tell you, you know, do what you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. That is a load of bullshit. Even Picasso didn't want to paint every day, okay? There's just shit in life that you have to do sometimes that you don't want to do, okay? This is just one of those things that if you don't like, you know, you want to play Ret, put it off on the side for now, pick up a DK or a Windwalker Monk, get some achievements, and then we can revisit the Ret. You know, then you can go on that nice little vacation that you've been wanting to go on for a long time. Okay? Again, that's my advice. If you don't agree with it, you probably like doing pet battles. If you guys have any questions, you guys can let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.